Hi peeps, Junction 6 here, and today's Sunday, so there's no World of Tanks Blitz content. Instead, of course, we're going to be looking at Ren again. And this week, I want to look at his track, Genesis. No, nothing to do with these guys, the prog rock group featuring Phil Collins, but this one featuring fish and chips and mushy peas. Can't get any more British than that, can you? It does appear on the Sick Boy album. I think, off the top of my head, that it's track number 6. I'll have to look it up, really. Now, we all know that Ren likes to leave little Easter eggs in his tracks and also his videos. Plus, he likes us to think about things. And, you know, in this case, I'm thinking, why is it called Genesis? Obviously, there is, in the Bible, the book of Genesis, which is all about the beginning. So I think that we need to look at the book of Genesis. Now, the track itself is 2 minutes and 56 seconds long. Seems a bit of a strange number, that. But I had a look. There is a Genesis 2, but it doesn't go up to 56. It only goes up to Genesis 2, 1 to 18.33. There is a Genesis 2, 5 and 6 though, and it talks about how barren and empty the earth was without rain or without people. So I think Ren is trying to say you need rain or sadness and you need people to make you feel alive. Anyway, enough of that for now. Let's hear some of the song.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support, I've been put upon a higher shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what's an anomaly? Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'ma speak honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now, I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark, people dilate in the dark. No, but was late for the art, no, but was late for the art.
I like the way he does that bit to make you think about this. What if Noah was late for the ark? Does that mean that all life would not exist anymore? Got me thinking, and I thought I knew, Noah's Ark story. Everyone knows that. I taught it as a kid. But I thought, I'll have a look at it. I was quite surprised. First thing there, I thought it was 2 by 2. Take with you 7 pairs of every clean animal. 7 pairs? It was 2 by 2, wasn't it? But 7 pairs if you're a clean animal. So obviously none of these animals are clean, because there's only 1 pair of them. And the same with the birds. Supposed to be 7 pairs of birds. The next bit, which really surprised me, was Noah was 600 years old. 600 years old? They didn't have calendars back then, surely. So how did they know what a year was? They didn't even have watches. They went by the phases of the moon. So 600 phases of the moon would put Noah roughly, 50-ish? Just under 50? That makes more sense to me that he was actually 50. And he had sons, and his wife, and his sons' wives. So his sons had wives as well. Therefore, the humans get 3 pairs of breeding adults, whereas the birds and the clean animals get 7. Hardly seems fair, does it? Let's carry on.
Genesis, rain in the rain with a star. Genesis, pain in the art. Genesis, aim for the heart. Genesis. When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. A heretic, a heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. It's pain making my pain waking, it's painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape round the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip closed. It's malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, blah blah, that beast mode, Armageddon. Get 'em, let me take the wheel for a second. Take a hoop, like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Switch swoop, and I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession, making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and I'm feeding on wine. That I'm freedom in rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now, I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark, people dilate in the dark. No one was late for the art, no one was late for the art. Genesis rain in the rain with a start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
Great song, absolutely great song. What is Genesis about? Well, that's up to the individual to get from all Ren songs whatever they want. Not up for me to say. But I think, my personal opinion, this is about rebirth. Since the beginning of time, mankind has always struggled with things, both as individuals and as a species. Mankind has always struggled, but we've always managed to come through, so there is hope, and Ren's all about hope. There will be links to the original video and also the acoustic version of this which Ren did. Catch you next week for something different to Blitz.